Warning, bullish content.
Welcome to XRP After Dark, exclusive rabbit hole news, documenting the great wealth transfer, nightly at 7 p.m.
Yep, and we are live. Warning, bullish content. JR, he knows. Tonight we have a special guest, the legend himself, Danny Loft. Oh my. Goodness, I got a special guest in the house tonight. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark. You never know who's going to show. And guys, I have a very, very special guest in the house tonight. That's for sure. You may know him. It is Danny Loft. How you doing tonight, Danny?
Good. How's everybody out there in XRP land?
First thing, let me make sure everybody can hear you okay, guys. Can you hear Danny okay? And then I'll give everybody, welcome everybody coming into the stream. Can we get a mic check out there?
Yeah, how's everything out there in XRP land? Can you hear me?
Bernie, you're the man, Bernie. Can XRP Lifestyle Weekend, can you hear Danny? Everything's a go? Okay. Sounds great. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark. Guys, tonight we got a hell of a show planned. For one thing, Danny, as you can see behind, he has like 10 screens set up. So Danny's AKA Wolf of Wall Street, that's for sure. Danny, if you guys know Danny, he's big time. And I'm honored to have him on the show. Guys, we're going to cover, what Danny believes the price of XRP is going to be early 2020, which he says double digits. Also, Danny's going to talk about some tokens that he is in that I believe have huge potential for gains. So I'm interested. I can't wait to hear that. And, basically he's going to tell us a few things about crypto. Maybe we're going to learn something tonight. He does have a channel called Learning Crypto. So really quick, let me give a quick shout out to everybody. JR, Legendary, Carl Eric B, Zach Attack is here. XRP Lifestyle, Gary Hill, Anthony Lifestyle, drop it like it's hot. What up, bro? Oh lordy, Deshaun Goodwin, Bullish family is here. What up, Deshaun? Crypto Nation, Flexed, V3, XRP After Dark, and the Bullish family is here. Damn right, tell him V3. Jayton Williams, the official Uber driver of the DAI channel. Whoa, are you working right now, bro? Digital Asset Crusader, X-Wing JR, Akram Stoneman, Joel Stoneman. Take a wild guess. Where you been at, bro? Melanie Jones, Half a Moon, Matt, Bernie. Whoa, it's a lot of people here. Sandbox Bully. The Sandbox Bully. Sometimes these names be killing me. Gary Hill, King Blue, BC Matrix, Spanish Fly. Shout out to my moderators. Whoa, we got another special guest. XRP Venture is in the house. Mr. Lefty and JR. Whoa. Woo. Guys, for everybody just tuned in, I got Danny Loft here tonight. Danny, how are you doing tonight, Danny?
I'm doing quite well. How are you doing there, Mr. CKJ?
Oh man, life's amazing. Life is amazing. The one thing that excites me about cryptocurrency and the internet of value is just all the people that I've met across the world, from old to young, black, white, English, whatever, it doesn't matter. Crypto and the internet of value has brought the world together, and it's been an honor to learn from you. Actually, guys, I talk to Danny all the time on the phone, and I've actually learned a lot of stuff from Danny, that's for sure. So tune in, guys, tonight. You might learn something. 2020, maybe 2019 could be your year.
Well, we're hoping,
that's for sure. Well, I don't think we gotta hope. I'm pretty confident in the internet. Matter of fact, let's start off.
Oh, you absolutely could not pick out a better investment to be on right now than XRP.
Okay.
There is so much upside potential. Hopefully, in these long bear markets where the prices have been low, hopefully we've all done our due diligence and researched, and you should understand by now that Digital Asset Investor was very correct when he said it is the greatest digital asset that man's ever created. There is so much upside potential. I mean, it's just mind-boggling the way with the ILP and tying into the Hyperledger fabric, how they can move cross blockchains and can so much help this world out with a problem that they've just been stymied with for decades.
Yeah, that's the one thing too, and I think you're right on the money with that, Danny. Because believe it or not, just yesterday I had to send some money to somebody in the community, and it was hard as hell. I had to transfer the money from my bank to PayPal. It takes 5 days. 5 days. So I said that's not gonna work. And I could have sent crypto right away, but I didn't turn my 2 factors back on yet, so I couldn't do that right away either. But I end up sending the crypto. But like you're saying, the internet of value with this potential with ILP and XRP. Tell me more, Danny. Tell me more.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. When you made that transfer yesterday,
Okay.
You could have very easily done that from at home. You have a smartphone. Go into Facebook's Instant Messenger.
Huh?
You can go right into MoneyGram and transfer that money to that other individual for frickin' pennies.
So hold
without
on.
leaving your home.
So you're saying you can already hold on. So you're saying you can already.
It is live through MoneyGram under the Facebook Instant Messenger. You can absolutely send monies.
Whoa! So you're telling me Facebook runs on Ripple?
I'm telling you that MoneyGram has a app within Facebook.
Wow.
Facebook don't get any of that money.
I did not know that, actually. Did you guys know that? Peru Crypto. Thank you so much, Peru Crypto. Oh, my God. Danny Loft, my brother, is here. And I'd like to thank Peru Crypto. I guess Peru helped you out with setting up your system and stuff, right?
Hey, Peru, do you happen to notice something that's missing today?
Yeah, he said he had a big beard, but he cut it off to get pretty boy for everybody. That's for sure.
And my wife hated it anyway, but it's No Shave November.
I know, that's why I'm letting mine come in. That's for sure. So, Danny, one thing about cryptocurrency, what brought you to crypto? I mean, you know, I see you got multiple screens back there. What is it that you're monitoring back there?
See, I got into heavy stock tradings back in the early 2000s.
Okay.
And, you know, I would put 60% into blue chip type stuff, but 20% I would run into highly volatile, what they call penny stocks. And the way I handled penny stocks is I would buy big blocks of penny stocks. Like when you bought, one of the penny stocks that I made a ton of money on was Creative Recycling.
Okay.
I went in and bought 300,000 shares.
Okay.
Of that. Sounds impressive, but it was about $3,200.
Okay.
Okay. And I sold that stock for 7/8, which was about 80-something cents a piece.
Woo.
After fees. So it was a pretty good return.
Damn right.
And I built a portfolio over time and so on and so forth. And then, you know, naturally 401ks through work. And I had a self-employment pension trust, which I still have, that I can't access yet because of my age, through Nightlife Securities. So I use now, I'm 56. And I tried to gear myself for 55 retirement. 56. I retired when I was 54 years old.
Okay.
I am using crypto as my bridge to my retirement account that I can't access until I'm 62 and a half years old.
Whoa. Okay, I see what you're saying.
So what I did was, you know, when I worked on a computer and I kept seeing Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, Bitcoin this. I didn't know anything about it.
Okay.
So finally it was slow one day at work. I was like, screw it. I went in and I read the article. Well, it kind of captivated my interest a little bit.
What, the price of Bitcoin, or how much it
No,
went up,
no,
or
just
just cryptocurrencies in
just
general?
just Bitcoin. You know, this article is about Bitcoin itself.
Okay.
Well, I'm not a real run and gun type person when it comes to investing money.
Okay.
And I do my due diligence before I invest a penny. So what I did was I actually got on Amazon and I ordered a book on Bitcoin
Oh, did you?
on block. It's a matter of fact, it was Bitcoin for Dummies.
Okay.
And the other book that I bought was on blockchain.
Okay.
And I read these books and it really captivated my interest. Well, in the quarter prior to me coming into crypto, I made a big hit on a stock called Ocera Therapeutics.
Okay.
They were in FDA trials on a medication for the liver. And when they passed phase 2B, they were bought out by Pfizer.
Okay.
So I made a big ass hit. I mean, I made a big hit
And that's
on
like,
that deal.
not to cut you off, Danny, but that's like something like you're. And I apologize for jumping around, but I mean that's kind of like similar. And now, me personally, I've never did research on hot token that much, but you were telling me like similar, like the potential with like, you know, like 10x, 20x, whatever. Like on,
Right.
like, for example, hot, you can get so many. You know, you're not investing too much, but it doesn't have to
Right.
go up really that much to get like massive returns. Kind of like similar to what you were saying, what you did with the your investment there.
Back when I bought my hot token,
Okay.
I spent about $3,000. I bought 3.5 million
Okay. Damn.
for $3,000. And you know, I have some, you know, I kind of look at these as like penny stocks. The same thing like the regular stock market. You got
Yeah,
the
I know
good
that's what
stuff,
kind of reminded me of it.
and then you got the stuff that you can buy literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions,
Millions.
for hardly nothing. Okay.
Yeah, there's some of those
And,
out there.
and so I buy some of these. You know, if hot token would go away,
Okay.
my life's not going to end because I lost $3,000.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
But I bought those. I put those into one of my wallets. And you know what? They're on a firm 2-year hold. So 2 years from now, I pop that deal open. Hell, even if it's at a dime, you know, that's $350,000
Damn. Wow.
off $3,000. What if that son of a bit buck got to $1?
Goodness gracious, Lord
You know,
Almighty.
hell, at $1, that's a free Mac Daddy Lake House for free.
Yeah, you're right on the money with that, big time.
So I'll, if it's a viable project, and I think it's got about a 70% shot or more, sometimes I'll just take a swing.
Okay.
Because when you deal with those, it's like dealing with penny stocks. You know, I try to get 4 or 5 of them going at a time.
Okay.
If 4 of them go busted, I don't care. All I need is one.
Whoa.
All I need is one.
Exactly. That's what you were telling me also. Yeah,
All you need is one.
Yeah, that's true too. All you need is one. I know, and that's why I was feeling kind of bad. I know this is XRP After Dark, but I remember earlier they were talking about Casino Coin, and then when I went back and watched the video, and you know, somebody was saying you can get 3 million Casino Coin for $300 or something, and then I got to talking to you, and you were telling me your story, how you put X amount in, and you got like a lot of this token, but it didn't have to go up really that much. So I felt kind of bad for coming down on Casino Coin.
It's the same thing like your vet.
Yeah, exactly. Just
If
like the vet.
Okay, if you look into hot is like, okay, like we had the internet.
Okay.
Now our boys at XRP Labs are going to take care of converting this internet into an internet of value.
Exactly.
But now it's going to be time for the internet to upgrade itself, and that's where hot comes involved. It is a secure encrypted email that's going to make our internet experience a lot safer than what it is now.
Me personally, I just like the volatility thing because actually, one thing is I see so many people complaining about the volatility. Hold on, my fault, Danny. I apologize. King Blue, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. King Blue says Danny is a legend. Danny and CKJ, gotta love it. Thank you so much, King Blue. XRP Venture.
Hey, King Blue, I love you for what you do for St. Jude's.
Damn right, King Blue, you're a legend, big time, bro. XRP Venture, clearly, Danny is into Tennessee football.
No, I'm clearly into Hawaii.
Oh, what's that say? Salt Life.
Yeah, Salt Life.
Okay, that was great. Oh, Mr. Lefty, Jordan G, you need to chill. This is CKJ show. He can run it how he wants. You don't like it? What the hell's going on in here with Jordan G? I'm sorry, I didn't see Jordan G. If you got a question or something, I apologize or whatever. I got a guest on the show. I apologize if I missed your question. XRP Viking, good to see you, bro. No, this is thank you so much, Mr. Lefty. This is my point, Danny. I guess that I was reading an article earlier, and the one guy, and it was actually the company that a company Spring invested into, and they were talking about volatility in this market is a good thing, and that's what's attracting investors because
exactly that's what brought me in.
Exactly, because the massive potential for price gains. Everybody is waiting for XRP to go to the moon. Everybody's, people have a ton of casino coin. Even if it goes up a small fraction, they're going to have massive gains. Same thing with VeChain. I mean, VeChain's still under a penny right now. It just kind of reminds me of the story you told in the traditional stock market. Do you think that's going to happen to us in the crypto market? Are we going to have the same kind of gains with these projects that we've done our homework in?
Oh, we're gonna have outstanding games. We're the first one to the dance.
Woo! Okay, I love
over 99% of the people in the world haven't even stuck their toe in the water yet.
That's what I'm saying too. I just think, woo! Tell me more, Danny. Tell me more.
But this, so you just gotta try and use your crypto like you do a 401k. You got to put about 60 or 70% in the good solid stuff that's no risk, top 10 projects.
Okay.
But then you need to constantly be cruising that third and fourth page on CoinMarketCap looking for projects. Go into them, read their white paper, find out what it's about. I always Wikipedia the players involved in that project to see, is it a guy that worked at Burger King behind this trying to solve this type of problem, or is it a guy that's got real credentials behind them?
Exactly.
This deal's worth taking a swing at it and get in there and get you. I'm not saying blow your brains out, but even if you just got $1,000 together,
okay,
right now, and you found 5 viable projects. Okay. You're buying these penny, sub-penny deal. And you spent 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. And you had 5 of them.
Okay.
And you just tell yourself up front that I'm just not going to do anything or pay attention to these at all for 2 years.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you will win.
That's hard to do, though. What happens if you keep on waking up in the middle of the night and checking the prices in your sleep?
I'm telling you what, you'll have a big old ulcer. It's just going to eat you away.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
So when we talk about volatility,
okay,
volatility is like pheromones to traders. That's what draws them in. So when you trade, if you're an effective trader,
okay,
you make money whether the market's going up or whether the market's falling.
Yeah, you was kind of explaining that to me too.
You can make it in either directions. So going up, you make money. Going down, you make money. But when it's flatlining, that's the death to traders. You can't make no money. There's no volatility.
Okay.
You need that volatility. You got to learn how to work a channel, identifying your support and resistance levels.
Okay.
You know what? There is so much money to be made in trading. It's an art. You have to study up on it, and don't make the mistake that some traders think they got to trade every day.
Okay.
I don't trade every day. Another thing that traders coming into crypto that might have been effective in the stock markets, but are not that effective in crypto, is because they fail to realize there's one thing that is different about crypto than your traditional stock markets.
Okay, I'm all ears.
This market is controlled by its granddaddy, BTC.
Okay.
So if you come in as a trader and you're just watching, say, XRP, and you're not paying attention to BTC at all, we all know that if it appears on the chart of XRP that it's about ready to make a northbound movement.
Okay.
But that BTC is getting ready to set itself up on a Chong pattern where it's going to take a dip. It won't work. Because XRP is controlled by BTC, because that's what they have their asset. That's why they're tethered to BTC. If you go to XRP,
okay,
or any asset on CoinMarketCap, and you hit that project,
it's time to take a toast out your Danny mug.
Out of my orange drink.
Matter of fact, hold on, Danny, real quick while you're taking. I mean, I hate to cut you off, Danny. You know how we.
I got mine.
XR. Oh yeah, Danny, I love that mug. I sent that mug to Danny, guys, actually, because he's been a huge supporter on the channel. Made him a personalized mug and everything. Dan, I love you, Danny. I love you, my brother. Cheers. Cheers to the XRP army, the Bullish family. That's for sure. XRP Viking and Danny Legends, love my crypto family. Viking, so good to see you, bro. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. I hope you're ready for Turkey Day. So good to see you, bro. Very good to see you.
Viking's a great guy. We spoke on the phone this morning.
Yeah. Oh, did you? To Viking?
We did.
Yeah, Viking is a real good guy, that's for sure. I can't wait to go out to Florida and see my brother Viking.
Well, it was funny because in Twitter we kept missing each other.
Okay.
You know, so finally I just said, screw it, call me, and I sent him my number.
Yeah. We end up calling a lot of people now too. It's like going back and forth. It's almost like family now. We all know each other.
ECK.
Oh.
I see. Boy, he posts news all over Twitter. He's a busy man.
ECK is on fire on Twitter. And I'll tell you who else is on fire in this stream. The Crypto Queen. Crypto Queen. All the way from the UK. UK, right? Nice show tonight, CKJ, and your guest, the handsome, sexy, hot stud, Danny. Whoa, Danny, she said you're a hot stud, Danny.
Well, I don't know about that.
With experience, good advice. Nah, thank you so much, Crypto Queen. Guys, everybody knows I play around here on XRP After Dark. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. For everybody tuning in, guys, I got a very special guest on the show tonight, Danny Loft. And I know you guys know Danny, a.k.a. Make It Rain, a.k.a. Make It Rain. Danny, you're the man. Thank you so much, Danny. I'm so glad you came on the show, that's for sure. So, what was you saying, Danny?
So,
you were saying how much
if you're doing trading, you have to have that volatility. You have to have that volatility.
Exactly.
But pay attention to, when you go to that asset, you open it up in CoinMarketCap, you'll see, like, is that asset, someone will say like they own X number of ETH.
Okay.
Some will say they own so much in BTC. Well, that means that if they have a bunch of ETH there, when you're watching that asset, you better be watching on your ETH prices too, because that's what it's tethered to.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You have to watch these. They work hand in hand. So the ideal situation actually for us XRP holders is like when we were at 30 cents, if we had enough buy pressure
to
keep us at 30 cents, when BTC took that big fall, we would have a higher Satoshi number. The Satoshi number of each XRP is worth a certain Satoshi against BTC.
Oh.
So then when BTC vaulted, if you have a higher Satoshi number, it's going to give you a higher price.
This is going to be a really interesting scenario. Guys, this is one thing I wanted to bring Danny on the show for also, because actually Danny is going to be start making videos, and he actually wants to teach people what he does, how he makes money, how to make passive income. And from the way Danny explains it to me, like you guys just heard him say it, you can make money in the market whether it's the price is going up or down. So I'm like, whoa. So, and his channel is going to be Learning Crypto, and Danny has a lot to teach people. Deshaun Goodwin. Bullish Deshaun. Thank you so much, Deshaun. I really appreciate that. And Rican, thank you so much, bro. Go ahead, Danny. Tell me.
So, I mean, I watch Twitter myself, and I'm not going to throw darts at anyone.
Uh-oh.
But you have some people in Twitter.
Okay.
That's driving the rest of the community crazy because they keep doing this. Oh, the price is going to go up in 2 hours, or it's going to this, or it's going to that, or if you overlay this pattern with this pattern, and if the clouds are perfect in alignment with this and that, then it's going to take off in 12 hours and 42 minutes.
Okay.
And you know what? If they keep saying that every day, you know what? Eventually, one of these days, it's going to be right. But if you're the guy sitting there listening to him,
okay,
he's not doing you any favors because keep building them hopes up and then popping the blue, building the hopes up, popping. That'll drive any normal person crazy.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
It's going to happen. It's not a matter of I told my wife all the time when it comes to XRP. It's not a matter of is it going to happen. The only question is when.
That's what I want to talk about a little bit, Danny. You were saying 2020, you think XRP is going to go to the moon, no doubt about it. What's your thoughts on that?
I think, okay, you take like the back delay.
Okay.
Everybody thought it was going to hit in 2018.
Okay.
Then it didn't open up in 19. So everybody thought, when they open up in 19, it's just going to go to the moon or whatever.
Okay.
I'm not trying to make this political, but I'm just going to state an honest fact.
I'm with you.
We're in for a longer delay because you have regulations, example, the Token Taxonomy Act,
okay,
and other legislation in Congress that they're not even paying attention to that right now. They're on this impeachment march or whatever it is. They're just fixated. Nothing's getting through. Hell, Speaker Pelosi has an absolute softball on her desk that would easily be passed through with bipartisan support, the USMCA that creates over 200,000 jobs, but she's not going to sign it off because she doesn't want to give Trump the win. So we're at a gridlock.
But the thing is, you're saying 2020. I mean, we're 30 days away from 2020, and you're saying 2020 massive. That's
what
not
I'm saying.
That
what
much
I'm
of a delay.
Well, I'm telling you what I think. I think you're going to see.
What? Tell me.
The big. When you're going to see the jolt, it's going to be probably in first quarter into the second quarter of 2020.
That's in 30 days.
Because by then. Okay, because once the impeachment's behind us, then the then regulations start moving again through the Congresses. And that is one of the reasons why the U.S. is left behind on these regulations. If you think that the SEC or the CFTC is just going to take it upon themselves without clarity through Congress, I got news for you, and it's bad.
But what about, like, for example, I know you see it all the time, and I cover it all the time now. What about as far as XRP being tied to, like, FinCEN and them coming out saying, there's going to be a global standard and, with the...
But the problem is, until you have the SEC come right out and tell these banks... Until you have the SEC themselves come out and clear XRP publicly, you're not going to see your big banks in the U.S. just rip off on their own.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But
This whole movement isn't going to start in the U.S. anyway. When this happens, it's going to start in Asia.
I thought it already started in the U.S. with Binance US.
I'm talking about the actual rise
Yeah, you're talking about the
heavy
FOMO
of
and
the
everybody.
move. Exactly.
Oh, you're talking about
This
the
is gonna
massive FOMO.
it's going to start in Asia.
Oh, you're talking about like the 2018 bull run, XRP bursting.
Right.
Okay.
I'm talking about where I think when we're looking for that like $25 to $50 XRP,
Retirement.
in my heart,
Okay.
I think we're talking tail end quarter 1 into quarter 2
Okay.
of 2020. Now,
That's not long at
we're
all.
going to get a rise by year end, I think,
Okay.
but it's not going to be what we all originally expected. And what's slowing that down is this damn regulations. Because those are the handcuffs. And once those handcuffs are taken up, you take like PNC Bank on the East Coast has adopted XRP. They're the 9th largest bank. You think they're not going to fire up immediately using that? Then that number 8 bank, they're not going to lose their position to number 9 because they're getting taken. That's when the whole dominoes start to fall.
There's a PNC Bank down the street from me.
PNC Bank is predominantly up and down the eastern seaboard.
Exactly, huge. Signed a deal with Ripple.
Right.
So when that ODL starts flowing, what you think that price is going to go to?
They could get large. Well, you know what? CKJ, honestly, at say like I told you on the phone today, the amount of XRP that I sit on, I will sell 100,000 of them at $5.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, Danny, about like the exit plan you were telling me about earlier is basically, because like you were saying how when XRP goes to $5, people will sell a percentage and, maybe you can find something. Peru Crypto, Danny with real talk. Much respect. Thank you so much, Peru. I appreciate that.
Okay, what I was explaining to you is like in my personal situation.
Okay.
Okay. I have a lot of XRP. I mean a lot. And
I bet
if I sell 100,000 of them at $5, that's 500 grand. I send that to the bank and I stick 40% in the tax account. With me having no debt, that's an easy 3-year plus living expense.
Whoa.
Can you imagine what the price is going to be in 3 years that I don't even have to look at it?
So that's kind of a good plan if somebody
the amount that I have and what it could be in 3 to 4 years, we're not talking millions. We could be getting into the B number.
Woo. That's what I'm talking about, the internet of value.
So
the greatest wealth is created by being an early investor in innovation. Now, what do you think, though? You think a lot of people are going to sell at 5? Are people going to be able to hold strong to 10 and 20? Or maybe they should do what your game plan you said. If you sell 40% at 5, then you don't have to worry about selling the rest, and then you can ride that to 10, 20, 30, 40. Is that what you're kind of like recommending?
Well, me, when I sell 100,000 XRPs, I'm selling less than 10%.
Oh, less than 10%.
I'm selling less than 10%.
Okay, I heard you wrong. Less than 10%. Goodness gracious. Whoa.
I have a very large bag.
G-Man says he's dumping all of it at $5. G-Man, don't dump it all at 5. G-Man.
I'm not your financial advisor, but you need to stand up, go over to the mirror, and slap yourself.
Nah, G-Man didn't say that. I'm just playing with him. That's for
okay.
Sure. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark. We have a very special guest on the show tonight. He needs no introduction. Danny Loft, the legend, is here.
Hey, let's see some more thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, guys, please smash some thumbs up and hit that subscribe. Now, one thing, Danny, I read in the comments, I think it was Ripple Army. He says, I love passive income. When is Danny going to fire up this channel and teach us? How many screens you got back there, Danny?
Well, I got my laptop screen that I'm working on now, and I've got 4 27-inch HD curved monitors behind me.
Damn, what you monitoring?
I'm monitoring. I've got TradingView up on one.
Okay.
I've got Kraken open on one.
Damn.
Bitrue open on another.
Okay.
And Coinbase on the last one.
Damn. Danny ain't playing. I was thinking about doing the same thing too, getting some TVs just where I can just see it at all times, where I don't have to. I love that idea. That's for sure.
Well, when you want to talk about, okay, in regards to what I want to try to do.
Yeah, Rip Army said when.
What I want to do in the YouTube space is this.
Okay.
I'm kicking off the basic channel, which is learning crypto.
Okay.
Because we have to be able to put our arms around all the new people that are going to be coming into crypto, because it's very confusing when you first come in, and it's very easy for somebody to be taken advantage of.
You got that right.
So I want to embrace these new people, help them how to set up exchanges, how to what wallets, so on and so forth. The importance of getting things like, nanos and so on and so forth.
Because the way I do it is the way you shouldn't do it, right?
Well, I don't recommend doing anything like the way CKJ does it, but everybody has their own. But, I'm going to put it to you like this. Some were not around when the bull run was going on.
Okay.
The last time. And when it happened, you had hackers coming out of the woodwork.
Exactly.
You had exchanges having problems.
No, also, what about the registrations real quick? We'll talk all about that, the hacking and that. But like you were saying earlier, that if people don't get their crypto that you're going to get, and if you're going to get it off the exchange, get it off the exchange. Because for one thing,
you should not be leaving assets on exchanges.
Okay.
Screw the power piggies and all those other little games. Let me explain something to you. Those of you holding assets have spent your hard-earned money buying this, and you're accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. You leave these on exchanges, or you don't secure them properly, they get hacked. It was all for nothing. It is all for nothing. So, example, I have Hotmail, I have Gmail.
Okay.
But I also have what's called Proton Mail. And Proton Mail, it is an encrypted, secure email system. And what I do is say, like, if I sign up an exchange, when I do the registration with them, before I set the 2FA, I take and I turn on my camera and I take a picture.
Okay.
Of that QR code, and it's also got your key.
Okay.
Above it, and I take a picture of it.
I see what you're saying.
Then I take on my smartphone device and I email that to my Proton email address. But before I send that, I put in what my login is, what my password is. If there was a PIN number, some of my exchanges have a PIN number.
Okay.
And I attach that all to that, and I email it to that Proton Mail.
Seems like Sarah
once it's received at Proton, I delete it off of the phone immediately because I don't want it to back up into the cloud. And then
Venture said, "Come on, Danny, you got some assets on the exchange."
I do not have any assets on no damn exchanges. I should have left them damn 25,000 BTR tokens rot on that Bitrue, but no, I've even got those off of there. But
did you keep them safe, Danny? You never know, them things could get to the moon.
But then in Proton Mail, you just make your folders and you label them. So everyone, I have north of 20 exchanges.
Damn.
That I'm registered with. And I have folders created on everything. Now to access, say like if I lost my laptop, I lost my phone.
Lost my phone. Oh, God.
Or there was a flood or a fire or whatever.
Okay.
All I got to do is go buy a new laptop, log into my Proton email, and within 2 hours, I've got everything restored back up and running.
I think you're right on the money, Danny. It seemed like Sarah said she uses the Proton also. But my only concern, Danny, with that is, say, for example, like we can tell people this story, but no, like, for example, like, of course, I know it's the safest way, but nobody really takes it serious until something happens, and then you're like, oh damn, well maybe I should have had my keys, and maybe I should have did that, and I should have did this. What about crypto even being too hard to do?
Well,
all
if
that
you
right
don't
now?
look at it like this, are you the kind of guy that walks down the street with a hole in your pocket? You know you got a hole in your pocket. You're going to lose your money. You just know it's a matter of time, but you just walk down that street anyway with that hole in the pocket.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Now, of course, guys, at the end of the day, with the way Danny's explaining it, of course, is the safest way. You know, I always say, of course, keep it on the ledger.
Now, then what I suggest is now, if something would happen to me in my situation with my family, so that that's not gone.
Okay.
I got metal. I've got a jeweler's block. I've got a stamp set that I put the login and the password to my Proton mail, and I put it in the safety deposit box at the bank.
Okay.
Because if something happens to me, then my family can get to my assets.
Oh, that's a good idea. You don't want to be like Matthew Mellon.
You got like, okay, I have separate systems. So I have different nanos on different systems. I have multiple nanos.
Damn.
I've got one nano that stays in the safety deposit box because the only way I'd ever need that one is if I was going to make a withdrawal from it.
Okay.
When you hook up with an exchange, you need to whitelist your withdrawal addresses. That means if somebody gets into your account, guess what?
What?
They can't withdraw to anything except the addresses that you have whitelisted.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So in my exchange, I have that nano in that bank safety deposit box, deposit address, whitelisted.
Now,
So example, like the other day, I had 31 Bitcoins. I told everyone, hey, BTC is going to fall to 68.
Damn,
Then it's going to
31.
spring. And then it's going to spring back up into the $8,500 area.
You
Well, it started climbing. Yeah,
it
went to 67.46. I missed it by $54. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's going to make a northward bounce.
Not to cut
And it
Danny
did it.
off, but I called him crying. I was like, Danny, is Bitcoin going to drop down to 5.4 or what? I was a little bit nervous myself.
That's not going to happen.
And he was like, no, don't worry. It's only going to drop down to 68.50 or something like that. I was like, all right.
It's going to hit 68 right. And then it's going to bounce up to, and it's going to, I think within probably the next 3 to 5 days, you're going to see Bitcoin back up around $8,500.
Okay. Well, I just say live stream offline. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see
what it says online.
Let me see. Nah, we're back online right now.
Oh, I see you now.
Oh, we're good?
Oh, yeah, we're good. Everybody still with us?
Is everybody still there? Went back up, say 3K. It's up. Yeah, if you catch it fast enough, when it disconnects, you can hurry up and go live again. It won't drop. So we're still good. Okay. So you were saying 32 Bitcoins.
I had 31 Bitcoins.
Okay.
And I wanted to round it up to 40. So I put in a buy order for 9 at 6,800 apiece.
Okay.
And it got bought.
Damn.
So I immediately go into the exchange, and what I do, I withdrew it right to the nano that's in the bank box.
Damn.
You never even got to go get it. You can deposit right in. But what I did do, and I told you, I put in a buy order for another 500,000 XRPs. And I put them in at 20 cents.
Woo! So you put them in at 500,000 XRP at 20 cents.
I moved 100K into position to buy another 500,000 at 20 cents.
Goodness.
And I was on the right exchange. I was on Kraken. Well, it wicked down, but I didn't fill because listen to this. I had the buy-in at 0.2000 on down the line. Okay. It wicked down to 0.20020.
Oh,
so that 0.20 kept it from getting down just far enough where I could have just absolutely shanghaied another 500,000 XRP.
It's like they almost knew.
Because you got to understand when like me is an example. When every penny worth of movement on XRP, I either make 10 grand or I lose 10 grand.
I've heard them stories where it fluctuates a penny
Because of the big,
fluctuation. 10 grand.
absolutely. You take the amount and you divide it by, that penny. I mean, that's what we're talking. I mean, so these penny moves, move $10,000 in either direction for me.
Mm.
So, when I woke up that morning and XRP had fell, 7 cents.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I felt like somebody kicked me in the balls when I woke up. Pardon my French to the ladies out there.
I think that's half the problem on Twitter too. Don't get me wrong. It's like there's a lot of people. You can really tell the whole demeanor of Twitter when the market fluctuates, and you can tell who has a lot in, because when it fluctuates a penny, all of a sudden, I know what you mean. It really it looks like somebody went in your portfolio and did a transaction. When the market fluctuates down.
Now, when you hear about people getting called whales and stuff like that.
Okay.
Well, if you understood in the stock market, to truly be considered a whale, a true whale, is when you control 1% of the market cap of any asset at any time. So
that's you.
I don't know.
Would it be possible the XRP community isn't a whale within itself? I was reading, not to change subjects, but I was reading something that seemed kind of interesting. They were saying that basically everybody thought XRP was going to pump before swell, and they were thinking like we were going to have a big announcement. So then
it did pump. It did pump. It went to 32 cents.
Well, yeah, it pumped like maybe like 2
weeks.
It
pumped from 2 weeks prior. That was your swell pump.
Okay.
It went from 27 to 32.
So then what happened would be the dump. Would that be considering that like a whole bunch of people from the community just decided to move their position?
That is correct. They dumped off at 32 because some of them probably bought in it, pre-swell, pump at 27 cents.
Oh, so everybody. Oh, as a matter of fact, now that I recall, actually the market did exactly what they said it was going to do. It pretty much. I mean, we thought it was going to pump a lot harder because 32, we were expecting 60 and $1.
If you look back at the history, from last year,
okay,
at swell, it was the same thing. It was 10 days, 2 weeks prior to the actual swell event was when the pump happened.
Okay. Mr. Lefty, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you, Danny. These are the types of videos that need to be presented. And that's true, too, guys. Believe it or not, from when I be talking to Danny on the phone, he be me and him always say the opposite stuff because he's always telling me. Matter of fact, Danny sent me a ledger. Guys. Get your crypto off the exchange. And I got the ledger still sitting here. Thank you for the ledger, Danny. But that's true, guys. We do need more people like you, Danny, that's going to be real. Venture, you, like Mr. Lefty says, thank you, Danny. These are the types of videos that need to be presented. We all need an education on how to protect our digital assets. And you're right on the money with that.
What you got to worry about is this. If you leave your stuff on exchanges can go down just like banks go down.
Okay.
What happened to the people in Canada, when that exchange went down? When these exchanges go down, that shit's gone.
That
you take like Ether Delta. So.
But the thing is, I was reading about that. The exchange went down. The guy died, right? And he didn't have his keys. Now, I heard that there was a court case where somehow they was able to access.
I got news for you.
Keys, and then come to find out the crypto wasn't really there. So
what even brought that court case is because they were stone cold liars when the owner died, and then the other people there tried to say, "Oh shit, let's use this cover story. We can just snatch everything." They made the mistake of they moved some of those assets, and it was picked up on the blockchain, the movements. And that's when everybody cried Pinocchio, and that caused the case. Okay,
you're right. Danny, you're a smart man. So when is the Danny guys? So keep your crypto safe. Put it on the ledger like Danny says, of course. I have a lot of fun on the show. I play a lot, guys. Everybody knows that. So Danny, like Ripple Army said, passive income, we're willing to learn. When is the format going to be for the learning crypto with Danny Loft? When can we look forward to that?
Honestly, I'm probably not going to kick it off until the first of the year.
Okay.
But what I want to do is I'm going to kick off Learning Crypto
Okay.
1st of January.
Learning Crypto.
And then in mid-February,
Okay.
the second channel will be Learning Trading.
Learning Trading. Okay.
Because some people that have been in crypto a while might not want to attend the videos on Learning Crypto. That's more designed for people fresh into crypto or people that have questions about how to secure and protect their assets. This is what that channel is going to mainly be for. It's just these are going to be like a video dropped every day, not a live stream, like 10, 15-minute long videos.
Okay.
And then a live stream on a Saturday for anyone that the videos don't address their concerns. They have a legitimate question that we can come into a live stream and go over, okay, you're having problems with this, so on and so forth.
Now, do you already got your link set up for your YouTube channel, though? Like, could I already link it, even though you haven't put a video up yet? Because
there is one in there for, if you look me up, you'll find my channel.
Okay, so you already have a channel set up. You just got to upload content?
That is correct.
Okay, perfect. Well, guys, I'll make sure I'll have that link. I'll make sure we get that link and put it in here so you guys can
But I think what most of the guys in here are probably going to be more interested in is the learning trading.
But I got your Twitter in the description too. And actually, BC Matrix had a really good name for you. I forget what it was. He said it was Danny Whalezilla. Whalezilla.
No.
I love that name.
Okay, so just so everybody knows.
Okay,
I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. The assets that I own. Okay. I got BTC for the kids and the grandkids.
Okay.
I've got XRP.
Okay.
Lots of XRP. I have ADA, and I've got a pretty good sized bag of ADA.
Oh, you got ADA?
Absolutely, I have ADA.
Okay.
I have my hot tokens.
Hot tokens. I heard people buy those.
And then I got 25,000 boat anchors that CKJ put me into, those BTR tokens.
That exchange has potential.
And I'm sitting on a lot of USDT tethered.
USDT. What's the plan with that? To make some moves?
You know what?
On a drop of a dime.
When there's dips, you got to have funds in place.
Okay.
When I make my living because I'm retired off of trading. So I keep a big stack of USDT because depending upon what assets I'm going to leverage or trade, I can slide USDT into those.
Looks like some hot token fans. That's a good plan.
Hot token, I'm telling you, hot token.
Yeah,
just buy them and forget them for like 2 years.
I seen the sparkle in your eye when you said hot token. I see Crypto Queen clapping. Crypto Queen is like, yeah, there we go. Now we talking.
And I'll tell you what's strange. When I very first started watching, YouTube, I found out about the hot token from a YouTuber in the space that I don't necessarily care for. He's not my cup of tea. But that's how I found out about the hot token, and I started researching into it, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to get crazy here with these people.
Uh-huh.
But I can throw $3,000 at them and let's see what happens.
Yeah, but that's like a proven theory for guys for people that just tuned in. See, basically what happened was Danny, some time back or whenever, he basically let 3,500 run on basically something that was a high risk, and it was a very high reward. And I believe the same thing is going to happen in crypto. Of course, we're all excited about XRP, but like VeChain, Danny, hear him saying how excited he is about the BTR tokens.
Jag, I do not own any VET. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, but have you had a chance to look at VET though?
I'm looking at VET.
Okay.
I'd like to get some Kava.
Oh yeah, get some. Oh, I got some kava. Kava's where it's at. I know.
But
Jack
I don't have
17, no vet.
access. I don't have access in to get Kava.
You got a regular Binance account, right?
But I have a Binance US. I'm a US resident. I don't think I can go into the old Binance.
Okay. All righty. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
But believe it or not,
they want to know about Pundi. You got any Pundi, Mr. Big
no
Man?
no Pundi X. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you, there's a token that I've owned it, I've sold it, I've owned it, I've sold it,
Okay.
and I'm actually thinking about buying in and maybe holding it for some time.
What's that?
And that's OMG. I'm just gonna go.
Oh yeah, OMG.
Because OMG is going to be like the new blood for Ether.
Okay.
That's going to be what's going to increase and scale their speed
Believe it or
on
not,
their transactions.
I used to study OMG when I first got into crypto. I mean, I don't even know what the price is at right now. I think it's under $1, but I remember OMG in like 2017, I think was $40, $50 or something, 20.
Yeah.
It was way up there in 2017, 2018. It's like under $1 now, I believe, but I think you could be right. That's the one thing like a lot of people I say, and we was talking about this earlier with some people, is a lot of newbies are going to have it made because they're going to come in right now. XRP's 20 cent. Like you said, you can get $1 trillion hot for that much. They were talking about 1 million casinos for 3. Like there's gonna be some lucky people, that's for sure.
Because I mean, if I remember right, I think Ether was trading at $148 today.
Damn.
I remember buying ETH for $1,176 per Ether.
Whoa, that's amazing right there. Exactly. And what Bitcoin Cash was 4,000, and
that's correct.
Yeah, that's insane. And XRP was $4, guys, and I'm telling you, we're gonna return back to that $4 spot. G-Man says, why don't you own no VeChain? You haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Well, I've looked at it. It's got too much of that China factor in
it. Okay, we'll leave it at that then.
It's the same reason why I refuse to own any Tron.
Okay.
I think that Justin Sun is all kinds of sketchy.
Oh, Justin Sun?
And I don't care to chase any of his projects.
Don't upset Patel. Don't upset Patel.
I love Patel, but and I'm not your financial advisor, but I'd get rid of that shit.
Don't sleep on Tron. That's what Patel always says.
Yeah, well, I seen you mentioned Casino Coin earlier. I've heard him joke and laugh around about Casino Coin.
Yeah, we were playing about that one earlier.
I don't own any Casino Coin. You know what's funny? I don't have, I go in and I'll trade, futures or something, and I might throw, 30,000, 40,000 or something. And not really have any regrets or remorse or anything like along that line. But you can ask my wife, and I can honestly tell you, I'm sure she can hear me in the other room, that she's not only my wife, she truly is my best friend. Oh. And I can tell her anything.
That's really good.
And when you mentioned Casino Coin, the last time that I physically went into a casino, you can ask my wife, I put $20 into a dollar slot machine.
Okay.
And it ate it so fast, my wife thought she was going to have to put me on suicide watch. I'm not a big fan of that kind of gambling.
Yeah, I don't really gamble either. I don't like casinos or gambling. I think they should be illegal. It just takes advantage of people. It's an addiction. They sit there and they spend all the retirement because they're, I don't like casinos. And
then I had mentioned, I was looking, I'd like to get some Kava, but if you like Kava, you gotta love Cosmos or Atom.
Yeah, I think Cosmos would do well too.
They work together. They work hand in hand.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Now,
the supply on Kava is only like, I don't even know, like a couple million, like 13 million or something.
I thought it was 16 million.
16 million, that's insane. That's like no Kava hardly at all.
Exactly.
What's that going to go to? 20K each?
It could get up there. I mean, that low of a supply.
It could do the same thing that what was it? Cosmos went from like $1 to $5 out of nowhere.
It got up to $6.
Oh, $6. Damn.
yeah, it got up to $6. So,
Oh, hold on. Patel says, no, hold on, Danny. Thank you, Patel. Patel said VeChain is a Singapore company, not China. Big difference. Big difference.
well, I got news for you. It still got Justin Sun involved.
Huh? Hold on. No. I think, okay, hold on. Yeah. Justin Sun is involved with Tron, though, and I think Sonny Liu. Okay, hold on. Sonny Liu. Well, hold on. Is Sonny Liu? I guess it. No, we're not. Okay, we're just going to leave that alone. We're going to dig into that later. We'll dig into
Oh,
that
that
later.
whole sketchy deal with getting raided by the police stunt and the yeah, I'm out on it. If you got a CEO playing those kind of games, kookadoodle-doo, I'm out.
Yeah, I wonder did that guy ever get that Tesla? I remember the guy got
And
the
I,
Tesla,
you know,
the
and I can't prove it. I hope I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
But for a while there, I think, I can't prove it. This is just my gut, and I trust my gut. I think CZ and Justin Sun
Or
were
lovers?
pumping and they were pumping and dumping Tron on Binance.
Oh man, don't get me started with that. Believe it or not,
I'm telling you what.
I'm a huge Binance US fan, and VeChain made it there. I love VeChain. It's gonna be huge, but you're on the money with that. I've seen Binance regular pumping the hell out of tokens and dumping. You'll see the price pumping 20%, and that thing, the price ain't going nowhere. And then everybody starts dumping their money into it, and then that's when they're selling. They manipulated the hell out the market in the beginning, and a lot of people, it's crazy. Got taken advantage of, that's for sure.
I see here Eric Jenkins here in the chat said XRP at 22 cents.
Okay.
You know, I think I can honestly tell you that if somebody woke me up from a dead sleep and says, wake up, XRP's down to a nickel, you know what I'd do?
What?
I'd buy a lot more of them.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer on that one too. I think a lot of people are complaining about the prices going down, but the bullish family who's done the research and they know the potential of where that is going.
Well, the funny thing is they have new, I'm just pulling it up right now here, this new coin fair value.
Okay.
Based on utility. Well, the XRP price might be at 22 cents. But the fair value right now at this moment in time, based on utility, it says it's worth 97.4 cents each. It's approaching $1 mark.
I heard something about that. What, it's like it's a new website that just rates the coin?
It's just like CoinMarketCap, but they put in based on utility what the actual fair market cap is. Now listen to this. Their fair market cap's between Bitcoin and XRP. They've got Bitcoin at 108 billion.
Okay.
They've got XRP at 97 billion.
Now where they got Bitcoin at on far as the fair market value?
That's what I'm saying. These are the fair market numbers.
I think that's the
we're only 11 now on the market cap. It's 129 billion versus 21 billion.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see.
Damn. But based on utility.
Now, which site is that?
You just go to coinfairvalue.com.
Okay, coinfairvalue.com.
Yes, sir.
Damn. And he says, I have over 7,000 vet rewards in the Power Piggy. How do I convert it to XRP? Oh, Lordy. I'm just messing with Danny on that one. Farshad is here. Farshad, good to see you, my brother.
The point is with that Power Piggy.
Okay.
Okay. You put 300,000 of them V chains in there. Let's say you put 300,000 in there.
Okay.
Okay. They're paying you these little breadcrumbs every day. Okay.
If you put 300,000 in there, you know how many you probably get a day out of that bad boy?
What, 30?
I don't know about that. I would have to go to my drawing board and do some math.
Okay, let's say even if it was 50. If that exchange goes down, you bottom line, you didn't make dick, you pissed away 300,000 of an asset.
Farshad Rohani. Guys, one thing I want to say is when I have guests on the show, you know, every guest is entitled to their own opinion. Every opinion of the guest is their own. I don't want nobody coming bash me. That's, guys, this is the thing, and this is what some people believe. Just like, Danny bitches at me about leaving my crypto on the exchange. He doesn't recommend I do that. As you see, Danny feels strongly about the way he feels about things, and that's what I think is going to make a good channel for you, Danny, because this is what the crypto world needs. Some realness. Like you
I'm a crazy old hoot, so.
Yeah, you're right to the point, that's for sure. Farshad, invest only on great partnerships. XRP and VeChain needs to be your top 2. Farshad, are you psychic, my brother? That is my top 2. Damn right it is, and they're right on Binance US. If you guys don't have a Binance USA account, link in the description. They say we both get $15. And you can convert those into VeChain or Danny's favorite token, ADA. What is your favorite top token, Danny?
It has to be XRP.
Okay, XRP.
Now, my top coin is Bitcoin.
Okay.
But my top token is XRP.
Okay. And you think ADA is going to do well?
I think ADA, at one point it got up to $1.33 at its all-time high.
Okay. Charles Hawkins is a smart guy. ADA got listed on Binance USA. I'm surprised it's not doing better. Maybe it's because of the delays.
If Ether does not get this situation under control, that asset will continue to diminish. And I'm telling you, ADA could very well be the smart contracting replacement for Ether.
That's one thing I'm excited about too, guys. And then telling everybody, it's like, that's one thing I think that we're also lucky to being pioneers in the internet of value, because everybody's gunning for ETH. Is ETH going to be able to scale? It has scalability issues. Can it be replaced by ADA? Will they use the interledger protocol? And the thing is, guys, if we stay focused on this internet of value and be ready, like Danny has his USD and Tether, and he's ready to go in at any moment. But guys, you got to be prepared, because you never know. We got to get our ducks in order. I think we're all going to benefit big time in the internet.
Now, I will tell you, if you hold USDT like I do,
okay,
if that Chinese gold-backed coin gets going,
okay,
and BRICS gets going, I'm getting out of USDT, because you're going to see the US dollar take a dip, and you're tethering to that dollar.
Okay.
I mean, I will probably, I'll move into probably holding either euros, or I might just end up putting it all into some more BTC.
Damn. XRP Bag says VeChain is at a penny on coin fair value. You know what kind of gains that would be to a penny?
Well, I know at a penny it don't take much to buy like 5 million of them.
That's for sure. And it seems like Danny right on the money. We got a lot of ADA fans too. Shieldwave says, love me some ADA. Patel says, agree with Danny on the ADA. Spanish Fly says, at this time, I have to limit my diversifying. What up, Spanish? So good to see you. That's for sure. Binance
Spanish Fly, you sure are fly.
Yeah, Spanish Fly is in the house. XRP Venture, I would definitely buy ADA in my second round of crypto investing. Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I did pick up some ADA when it first came on Binance, but then they announced some kind of delay, and I said I'm gonna put this back in BNB for now. So, but I think Charles Hawkins is a smart dude, though. I'm just surprised maybe he's just getting it ready. Who knows? 3 cents I'm in. Poland bought back 100 tons of gold from the Bank of England. So what y'all saying? The back in the gold. 300,000 vet in the Power Piggy. 82. Okay, so AL Mississippi says thank you, AL. He says if you have 300,000 vet in the Power Piggy, you get 82 a day. Danny's calculating the numbers right now as we speak.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm just
because anything that has to do with that Power Piggy, I'm out.
I'm just messing with you guys. Yeah, I like picking with Danny a little bit on that because it's a long story. If you guys watch the show, you guys know we have like a back and forth thing about that a little bit.
Now Now, I don't even think I've ever told you this,
Uh-oh.
but when I was in crypto, I hadn't been in it very long, and I was in it, but it was back when BitConnect went down.
Okay.
And took all these people and all their money or whatever, an elaborate Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had
that was
these
insane.
You had these other Ponzi schemes popping up.
Okay.
And a Ponzi scheme, a good one, don't bother me. Because if you know how to play a Ponzi scheme, you can make a lot of money at
it. What?
So I was watching these lending platforms that kept cropping up or whatever.
Okay.
Well, the whole deal with those lending platforms, oh yeah, you send your money in and you have to lock it up for 90 days and you're going to get these big ass returns and all this, but you got to lock your funds up for 90 days. What a lot of people didn't realize, you could just buy that token and not lock your funds in.
Okay.
Now, all these Ponzi schemes were lasting about 60, 70, 80 days, but they was gone by the time that 90-day reached, because that's when they were supposed to unlock all those people's funds.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how they were taking.
And then they were gone. So I would buy tokens on them deals. And then when it would take its spike, 30, 40 days later, I'd dump them and leave.
Well, I guess you can explain it to that on learning crypto when guys. I like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark. We got Danny Loft on the show tonight. It was really good having Danny on the show, because actually Danny's going to be coming out with a channel teaching people what he does about passive income, how he makes money on crypto. He's told me a lot of stories, guys. You can make money on the market going up or down, I guess, what Danny is saying. And
absolutely.
And if you guys know Danny, he's been like a major supporter of my channel, guys. So we know Danny is a serious individual, that's for sure.
Yeah.
AKA Mr. Make It Rain, Danny Loft, the legend. That's for sure. That's ruthless. He said that's ruthless.
Matt just said on here, Danny should be on here more often.
Yeah,
Matt, unfortunately, he probably won't invite me back again.
Now what's crazy, Danny, is, believe it or not, guys, we didn't even really cover half the stuff we planned to cover. We just planned on talking about there was so much more stuff that we was going to cover we didn't even get a chance to talk about. So I actually look forward to having you come back on the show. And I'm actually really glad you came on the show, Danny. You know a lot of stuff. I really appreciate that. And it looks
Patel saying something here. I'm telling you what, I think it's a great move. I think it's a perfect merger of those two companies.
For who?
Yeah.
Who said that? Venture Walled Gardens. Okay, Walled Gardens and gold-backed currency coming to the neighborhood near you soon. Walled Gardens and gold-backed currency coming to a neighborhood near you soon. You know who you probably do a good show with? Venture. You and Venture probably have a good show too. That's for sure. You guys are both real guys who keep it real. So
he's a great guy.
Yeah, Venture is the man. That's for sure. Link in the description, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Venture's channel also. And like I said, guys, Danny does have a Twitter. Link in the description for Danny's Twitter, and I will make sure I get his YouTube link in there also.
Now I will warn you on my Twitter. On my Twitter, one thing about me, I am a staunch conservative. I am a definite pro Second Amendment person. And last of all, I am a diehard pro-lifer.
And what I want to say, guys, when I have guests on the show, their opinions are their own.
My own. But I'm just giving everybody a heads up, if in Twitter, you might see posts like that from me.
Oh, Danny Carney, you're a good man. You're here. Mr. Big Man said, thank you, Danny and CKJ. This was amazing. Even Greg Barlinghouse showed up. Patel, Mr. Danny Loft, what is your opinion on Schwab buying Ameritrade?
That's why I told you, I think it's a great move, the merging of those two companies. Yeah, and I want to answer another question here. It says that
go ahead.
To Roth, Crypto Keeper, I probably made as much shorting as I have going long. I play in both directions.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about with the shorts, and I couldn't
Well,
think of the term.
he's asking me if I just long or if I short also. So I wanted to answer his question. Troy Woodland's asking me what's up with Stellar. I'm not your financial advisor, but I wouldn't buy any.
Damn, that's like straight to the point, Danny. You didn't even think about that one. You said don't buy Stellar.
No, I'm out on the Stellar. No, no XLM for me. No XMR. The only X in my life is XRP.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that X. That's for sure. XRP Lifestyle says, "Oh, Danny's the man." That has.
George here is asking a question here about
How long?
two and a half, maybe. Well, I'm probably getting. Well, no, December the 18th, I believe, is my 3-year mark.
Damn, you got a year on me. A year on me. And Import and Pros says, "What should we buy?"
Well, at 22 cents, I think the answer is right in front of you. XRP.
Yeah, that's a pretty simple one.
Ron, the crypto keeper, I do a lot on Bybit, but I do a little bit on Kraken. The problem with Kraken, they don't have big leverage amounts. You can only go 5x on Kraken, where sometimes I'll run 50x.
Damn.
On Bybit for leverage.
Whoa, we didn't need to scrape the surface. We didn't need to scrape the surface of what Danny knows on this show. That's for sure. They said XRP and ammo. I like this guy. No BS. Oh, Danny, I told you, Danny. He says, Craig says, I like this guy. No BS. George says, what do you think about Tezos? Have you had a chance?
Well, most people usually say I'm full of BS.
Have you had a chance to look at Tezos at all?
I have not. I have not investigated Tezos. I think it got a little bit of a pump when it was not only announced on Coinbase, but also announced that you could stake that project.
Yeah,
you could stake those Tezos on Coinbase. So I think that got a little bit of a FOMO pump, and now it's kind of pulling back into reality.
Yeah, exactly. Believe it or not, I jumped in on that staking. I put something in on that. You can do it right in the Coinbase wallet. So that's kind of like interesting. I'm like, wow, right there, so easy.
Here again, that involves leaving assets on an exchange, and I don't play that game.
Danny's wild.
Well, anyone, and I think more people would understand how, if they only knew in the last bull run how hard it was to navigate into these exchanges. They were so overwhelmed. I mean, it was absolutely like two monkeys trying to screw a football. Okay. It was just an absolute mess. Okay. Now, we all know XRP moves fast.
Yeah.
Cardano moves fast. Those assets, other than Bitcoin, move relatively quickly. And I want to be in a position where I can get to my assets, because I am actually registered north of 20 different exchanges. I have 6 fiat on and off ramps.
Damn.
So I want to be in the position where, if, say for an example,
okay,
if Coinbase is having an issue, why in the hell would I want to risk my shit being held up on Coinbase and I can't get out of it?
That's a good point.
If it's held in my wallets, you can see who's got the issue, who's rolling. Okay. And when it's time to exit, you want to hit the door and get out of Dodge.
You got that right. Oh, man, I can only imagine. I can't wait till them days come, that's for sure. Oh, Lordy.
So if anyone went through that absolute nightmare, I mean, it was a nightmare in the last bull run, they would understand the last thing you want to do is leave assets on a freaking exchange.
Believe it or not, I had some problems with Binance the other day when I was I put an order in for Kava, and I didn't realize it. I checked it like hours later, and the order wasn't even filled. sometimes the orders still don't fill, buy or sell. So that's why people should really, get it and get off, or because people think they're going to FOMO in at the last second, or they're going to try to sell, or they're going to do this. They got to have their game plan really mapped out. Really quick, Danny, Patel says, what's your thoughts on cannabis stocks?
Okay, I've owned them in the past. As a matter of fact,
okay,
2 years ago, I bought one. It was called Buds. It's traded on NASDAQ. BUDZ. BUDZ is in zebra.
Okay.
Okay. When I bought 100,000 shares at $1.14, and I made 3 points on them and sold them.
Damn. So yeah, so that's not a bad option then. I'd like to give a shout out to John.
Well, I made $300K on that transaction.
Damn. So Patel, seems like that might be a good idea. Right now is a good time to buy regular stocks or not stocks. Is the stock market up or down right now?
Well, no, the stock market closed up again today. The Dow's up over 28,000.
Okay.
When I last looked at the TV earlier, it was up 64 points.
Damn.
So, and it was at like 28,100 some odd on the Dow. But that market is so oversold that I have different trading accounts. I've got Fidelity. I've got NYLife Securities. I have already started diverting some NYLife Securities out of assets into cash.
Damn.
Because I think you're going to see major retracements in the stock market. And I want to have that cash on hand to buy in. When you see red all over the board, you know what that means?
What's that?
There's a sale going on.
Oh, hell yeah, guys. And take that to the bank right there. XRP's down to 22 cents. What? That's a hell of a sale. So, really quick, is XRP going to go lower?
I could go out and get my car, and within 12 minutes, I could be in Warren Buffett's driveway. He lives that close.
Damn.
Okay? And what he says is, when the others run, that's the time to buy.
Okay, wow. That makes all the sense in the world. Yeah.
In the same way, when you see a board that is absolutely covered in red, a lot of people get their daubers down and, you need to get a checkup from the neck up and absolutely look at the opportunity ahead of you. When you look at assets like on CoinMarketCap last 7 days,
okay,
that are down 20, 25% that are good projects, you know what?
Time to buy.
You should be buying those, because you know what? Within a few weeks, they'll recover back to where they were at, and you picked up 25%.
That's definitely true too. I've seen that happen so many times. Oh, where's the Bullish CEO? You must Bullish CEO. You see, was you here on the morning show, Bullish CEO? I'm trying to tell you, Matic is up 100%. 100%. So yeah, we'll talk about that on the morning show.
I didn't play on any Matic. I missed that one.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, I did a video on Matic on the link in the description for the Crypto Millionaires Club. Yeah, it's up big time. It's up over 100% right now. That's insane. And actually, the market's not doing bad. Matter of fact, XRP is green right now. 1%. It's coming back. VeChain has been a little bit pumping. ALGO is coming alive. Oh, hold up. It's time for me to dump that Matic. Hold on. All right, yep. I'm glad I caught this real quick, guys. I'm out of here. I gotta make a move real quick.
G-Man Dallas here says, can't buy any more XRP loaded to the gills. See, that's the problem. We keep buying all these dips. We need some chips to go with these dips.
Yeah, you got that right. That's the biggest problem is most people been in crypto 2 years and we bought the dip, it dipped, bought the dip. Now we're ready for this thing to moon. Like some are saying we need some
Crypto Queen here saying that Tron's up 7%.
Is it?
I'm not your financial advisor, but I'd sell it.
Said Tron's up 7%. Damn, is it?
Yeah.
I haven't really been keeping a try on that. Yeah, Bullish CEO, you're right about that. It went up 100%. So I'm like blown away with that. We talked about that on the morning show. But yeah, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Guys, tonight we had a very special guest on the show. We had Danny Loft. And Danny, I look forward to having you back on the show because there's so much we didn't even talk about. I think it was a really good show, that's for sure. Amazing audience.
I appreciate all of your followers paying attention to this old man. If anything, it was worth a few laughs.
Well, I think everybody here already knows you, Danny. This is one thing. One thing I can say about this stream right here, the Bullish family, is we got a hell of a family. We've been here 2 years, like all the way down. We know these people. Bullish CEO, Lucky D, XRP, Snakebite, Crypto Queen, Bullish CEO, G-Man, Venture. Everybody knows who you are. So I think it was good to have you on the show, that's for sure.
And
Crypto time.
In parting, before we leave, I want everyone to seriously, if you got some money and you ain't going to need it for a couple of years,
okay,
you need to seriously get into the hot token game.
Okay.
You can buy so much hot token for so very little.
Danny, you're going to make me take a look at some hot token, Danny. If you're recommending hot, I've never looked at it, but I think I'll take a look. I guess I'm going to take a look at it.
I'm not saying go out and hawk your house on it, but and you don't necessarily have to do it as grand as I did. I put $3,000 into it. But back when I bought it, $3,000 bought you like 3.5 million.
Damn. So that's not bad at all.
Since that time, it's doubled compared to what I paid for it. But I'm still not. 2-year hold, just
exactly.
Put it in your wallet and just forget it for 2 years.
Venture says, I'm with you. I'm sitting on 1 million hot. I think Venture did say that before too.
Hot's I'm telling you, it's a great project. Anyone that checks into it,
that's what I'm saying, J Ray. What's hot? Venture says he got some hot, and Danny got some hot. I
think it is a very, very, very solid project.
I gotta check that hot out. Crypto Queen says ditto. I got some hot. Crypto Queen, thank you so much for the love and support. You've been amazing. Thank you so much, big time.
You've got some assets or tokens that are being created.
I told you guys.
To try to address maybe a problem.
Okay.
And then you have the true ones that are tackling real problems. And
Lucky D said, don't be up here promoting no more poop coins.
Okay.
This is one thing about this show, guys. I like to have fun. I like to get, me personally, I like to get people's opinion on this side. And then I definitely like to highlight people's opinions on this side. And that's one thing, guys. Some people are excited about projects and some people are not. And that's what makes this world interesting. We all come together. Some of us like this token, some of us like that token. But, let's have fun on this journey. That's what I want to do. Have fun and, get some gains on that journey also. Mr. Lefty, people keep asking which hot. Apparently there are 2 of them. Is there 2 hots?
I've only got one.
I think
Holo is the hot token.
Okay, Holo
Chain. Their token is HOT.
Okay. Holo is hot.
Holo is short for Holo Chain.
Or Kev says maybe some hot tea.
I don't care for hot tea. I'll drink iced tea, but not hot tea. There ain't no British and no thumbs up for me, or pinkies up, or whatever it is.
Pinkies up. Yeah. Altcoin Whisperer got here late. Danny Loft. Yeah, guys, I got Danny Loft on the show. Crypto Queen says Holo. Crypto Time, BTC, XRP, ADA, Vet, Neo. You know about Neo at all?
Neo's that here again. You're getting into that Chinese stuff.
Okay. I should have knew the answer to that one before I asked you. Handle it up, handle. Very good live stream, Mr. Danny Loft. Thank you. Farshad, you were the man, bro. Thank you so much for the love tonight. Please do sell your hot in Tron. We say please do not sell. Please do not sell hot or Tron by the love of God. It says please do sell or please do not. Which one you meant to say, Farshad? You guys are nuts. Farshad. Oh, Scott Caruso. I think Neo has a small.
Well, first of all, I can't sell no Tron because I ain't buying none of that stuff.
So,
Hey, and
do sell. Farshad says, please do sell that hot and Tron. So
I ain't
there's
selling hot.
Little variety there.
And just so you know, before we go,
Okay.
Epstein did not kill himself.
Oh my gosh, that's right there. And guys, like I said, I have no idea about that. I don't follow that either. When I have guests on the show, their opinions are their own, so I don't know what's going on with that either. I love you to death, Danny. Danny, one thing I do want to say is thank you big time, Danny. You have been a major supporter of this channel for a long time now, and I really, really appreciate it. You're a good guy.
Thank you for having me on.
That's for sure. And shout out to everybody that's seen Danny tonight, that showed love to Danny. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. Please smash some thumbs up and hit that subscribe. It means the world. Thank you, Farshad. Thank you so much for that. Scott Caruso, good to see you, bro.
Hey, and let me clarify because I'm seeing some comments here.
Okay.
When I refer to Chinese, I am opposed to projects going into China right now simply because the inconsistency of they're getting into crypto, then they're outlawing stuff, then they're getting in it, and then they're getting out of it. You know, they're making Bitcoin illegal. And until they stabilize out, I am not investing into anything that goes into China.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's not that I have anything against China. It's just that they're worse than the U.S. right now. They're really wishy-washy. One week, we're making a gold-backed coin and starting bricks up and all this, and the next week, you know, so-and-so's cracking down on Bitcoin in China. You know,
that's a song. So wishy-washy, wishy-washy, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, wishy-washy. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Oh, the dad finally showed up. Digital Asset Daily, good to see you, bro. I hope you enjoyed. I think he took his daughter to see Frozen tonight, I believe, right? Well, did you enjoy Frozen?
420 time.
Oh, 420? Uh-oh. No,
420 time.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Please smash some thumbs up. And I will see you guys bright and early on Start Your Day with CKJ. At 11:30 a.m. Please smash some thumbs up. Thank you so much, Crypto Queen. Oh, Digital Asset Daily said daughter loved it. And guess what, guys? This is the Bullish family. Bullish